शुभ नामे लागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे, जय 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 हे।
Thank you, everyone. So let's now start the webinar. And before we have a speaker with us, let me now welcome our National President, Mr. Gurmeet Singh Arora, to brief us on the IPA Vision 2022 and give a warm welcome to Joy in this webinar today. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Am I audible? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Well, before I say anything, Joy Esther Gai, I'm sorry, is known to me, and I have attended many sessions with her. I know her through the Green Building Council. And as her name says it all, Joy, she is going to bring a lot of joy to you today. In fact, her company's name is Joy of Sustainability. Even the company's name is Joy of Sustainability. And we are going to work with her very closely to make sure that we transform our I Save Water mission to net zero water, because IGBC is contemplating to make all buildings net zero in India by 2030 for new buildings and 2050 for existing buildings. But then they have 4 pillars of net zero carbon, net zero waste, net zero energy, and net zero water. We are the water people. We are the water doctors, the public health engineers. And it is for us to make sure that all our buildings in future, of course, we can't do it overnight, are net zero water and at least produce no waste at all. So we will work with you, Joy, very closely, and with the World Green Building Council and IGBC to make sure that ultimately all our buildings do not discharge anything into the municipal mains and do not take any water from the municipal mains. The last 2 years, ladies and gentlemen, have seen an unprecedented attack of COVID virus in various forms, Alpha, Delta, and now its new form, the Omicron. In keeping with this unforeseen onslaught on humanities, a simple virus has dislodged all our plans and actions and left us injured and hurt. The virus has brought humanity to its knees and has clearly showcased to us that humans were overusing, in fact, misusing the Earth's resources, including the 5 Panchbhutas, the 5 elements of nature, as in Jal, Vayu, Agni, Akash, and Dharti. We have now come to terms that all of us need to contemplate on and recalibrate our lives, stop abuse of nature, and look at restoring the imbalance created on our only home, Mother Earth. There's no second Earth, there's no second home, this is our only home. We cannot keep on extracting from the womb of our own mother, keep on destroying nature's bounty and polluting the air, water, and earth's surface indiscriminately, unabated, with complete disregard for the future of our very own children and children to come. So it's not about our future, it's the future of our children and their children to come. And that's where we come in. We have to make a change. On the COVID front, there is a ray of hope as we progress. I know there's an onslaught of Omicron going on all over the world, but we are progressing from development of vaccines worldwide to even a cure in the near future, so that we can move forward in our business of doing business. We at the IPA are therefore hopeful that 2022 will usher hope for our aspirations, expectations, and ambitions to make IPA as one of the most formidable associations in the country. We have made many efforts, ladies and gentlemen, in my current tenure as national president, And I do commit the IPA National Executive Board, National Executive Council, with the help of IPA headquarters, will ensure IPA reaches heights unprecedented and remains well revered within the design, build, execution, and supply industries. I have articulated the Vision 2022 document, which has 18 different aspirations and aims of IPA, like student chapters, our centers of excellence where we impart skilling and training, our interaction with other associations, CREDAI and NAREDCO having 20,000 builders and developers, Indian Institute of Interior Design having 9,000 members, the Council of Architecture having 140,000 architects. So we are looking at interacting with all these associations to showcase that plumbing is a very important service in a building. 13 to 15% cost of a building, and plumbing is related to good human health. I also want to wish all of you a very happy New Year 2022 with the hope for better things to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to quote from Steve Jobs, who cannot connect the dots looking forward, but it becomes very, very clear looking backwards. So you have to really trust the dots, that they will connect in the future one day. You have to trust in something, your gut, your destiny, your karma, your God, or whatsoever. Because if you believe the dots will connect in the future, it will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even if you are not on the well-known path, but you certainly will make a difference. You can be rejected, but can still be in love with what you do. You can start over again. Life gives you a medicine without realizing most patients like us need it. I would also like to quote from Ma Amritananda. He says, when we fail to have alternatives, then the only way life has to wake us up is through blows that come as a repercussion for a lack of attention. And certainly the COVID has been a blow. We have been misusing the Mother Earth's resources, and it is important that we make a change. A repercussion for a lack of attention. So if you want to avoid suffering, we should have faith in each action. What makes our action complete is faith and proper effort in what we do. We are all sitting on the giant wheel of life. It would not stop till the ride is over. So buckle up your seatbelts and sit up with courage. Whether we laugh or cry is up to us. And that is what joy is going to show us. It's going to make us joyous. It's going to make us leaving us laughing behind. Any challenging and scary situations will arise. If we have self-confidence, we will enjoy the ride. Otherwise, we can cry and shout all the time in fear. Aspirants with faith and trust will be able to stand apart from everything and observe each situation that arises. They will not expect an unripe mango to be sweet. They will see the green mango for what it is and expect it to be sour. They will expect it to turn sweet when it actually ripens. Contrary to them, many of us expect sweetness, even from green, unripe mangoes. And life is not like that. Life has a balance, has both the sides. This is what happens when we lack proper understanding. In 2022, let us share what we have, at least a little, ladies and gentlemen. It need not be your money, which you keep so close to your heart, or even your food. We all have love within us, give without expecting anything in return. This alone will give us peace and contentment. Before we reach our final days, if we are able to make a small impression somewhere that here a person with goodness and compassion lived, no accomplishment is greater than that. Ladies and gentlemen, I have quoted before, but I would like to tell you something. A quote by a French astrophysicist. I do not know how many of you have heard that quote. He goes on to say that man implies also woman, by the way, ladies, that man is the most insane species, the most crazy, mad species. There are so many thousands of species on Mother Earth. Man is the most insane species. He worships an invisible God and destroys a visible nature, not knowing fully well that the God he is worshipping is actually the nature he is. So we need to work together to preserve, conserve, and bring back nature's bounty. Of course, we cannot bring back the global warming that we have already done and somehow ruined this Mother Earth, but at least we can stop it where we are. Thank you very much. I would like to show you a small film for 1 minute, 30 seconds. It's in Hindi, but Joy, you will really enjoy it. So just concentrate on the visuals, please. Can we see the movie, please?
Yes. Can you people see the screen and view the video?
No, Nivedita.
Okay.
Some audio was there, but no video.
Okay, sir. Rao sir, can you please do it from your end?
Okay, I'll just play.
Yeah.
I hope you can see it.
Yes.
इश्क सच्चा वही जिसको मिलती नहीं मंजिलें मंजिलें रंग थे नूर था जब करीब तू था एक जन्नत सा था ये जहां
Ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't see the ending of the film, but you have understood what the ending was. Life is not the same for everybody and not fair to everybody. We have been very lucky. We need to be the change, and we can change the way we look at things. The things we look at will change. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir. That was a wonderful video, and I hope this video has scintillated everybody the way I think I felt scintillated seeing this video. And it really instigates all of us that we need to use all of our resources in such a manner that it is left for the other people also who do not have them in ample quantity. So with this note, I would now like to welcome our Vice President, Mr. Chandrasekhar Gupta, to please welcome Joy Esther Gai and introduce her to the audience today. Just give me a minute, sir.
Thank you, Nivedita. Thank you, Gurmeet. It is really my proud privilege and honor to welcome Joy Esther to this webinar. She is an excellent speaker and a very eminent person. Dear participants, we are all enrolled in a full-time informed school called life. Each day in the school, we have the opportunity to learn lessons. You may like the lessons or find them irrelevant, but for sure you will learn something. So be ready to learn something today from Joy. I invite Joy to share her thoughts on the subject, Transition to 2022 with inner sustainability and positivity.
Okay.
Welcome, Joy.
Sir, I have put up the slide for Joy's introduction. Yeah.
Sorry. Joy is the program head for World Green Building Council, WGBC Asia Pacific region, focusing on developing programs that help the world GBC network drive the uptake of net zero carbon buildings. Joy works as part of the World GBC Engagement and Networks Department, closely with advancing net zero team and green building councils and partners across Asia Pacific. Joy is a passionate sustainability teacher, coach, and advocate. She's a professional certified life coach, but practicing positive psychology with the belief that sustainability starts from a sustainable mindset. Joy works with the World GBC while also teaching the Joy of Sustainability LLP, a platform advocating sustainability, offering coaching services to close the gap between sustainability design, delivery, and user engagement, helping clients to gain clarity and identify their true sustainability goals. Welcome to Joy.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was really a kind introduction, and I really love the space you have created for everyone. So I'm seeing there are quite a lot of attendance with the names showing here, and maybe some of the friends on the Facebook. So a big welcome to this session. Thank you so much for your time, and Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, so as you know that my background is a sustainable design engineer. So that's what I was practicing in our industry. And I spent years to study positive psychology and wanted to look at what is the inner sustainability within us. And gradually I started to realize it's so important for us to connect with the nature, and more importantly, to connect with ourselves. So this is what the time that I offer to have this coaching session. This is a group coaching session so that we can all spend 1 hour to really cuddle together and being comfortable, finding the peace in you, and reflect about your journey about 2021 and open up a new space, new hope, new possibility of your 2022. So with this, you're more than welcome to type in the chat if you feel like sharing, because we can't hear you and see you in this platform, but we definitely wanted to see your thoughts and your sharing. So on the Facebook also, if there's any channel you can communicate with us to share your thoughts, it's more than welcome. If you feel that the session is more private and you wanted to really reserve for yourself and your family, please prepare a piece of paper, a pencil that in your favorite color, and be in the place that it's very comfortable for you, because we'll be playing music over and to bring you to a space that you are comfortable and finding peaceful. Okay, so just a couple of seconds for everyone to get yourself ready. Thank you. Okay, so at this beautiful moment, that beautiful people, and we have a beautiful environment for us to spend our life on. So the year 2021 may not be ideal for everyone. Yeah, yes, we know. The year started with such a big uncertainty, and I'm sure each of you will have a big story to tell in 2021. And there's certainly some of the moments you feel that you almost couldn't make it. And there's certainly some of the moments you're beaming with joyful tears. And I'm sure that you can't forget that moment you're celebrating. And also, take the opportunity to bring up the moment that you find the most peaceful time. That looking at this whole year passing by, you are the director of your life. And you are the main character in your life movie as well. So I'm inviting you to take this beautiful moment to scan through your whole year. From the beginning of January all the way to the end. So now I'm going to share this photo collage with you. We know that 50% of our mind are built and created to process images. So that's the reason that we have all these beautiful notes and saying, picture speaks thousands of words. And we almost instantly paying attention and land our eyes on the images. So now I'm showing you this photo collage, that each of the photo may represent lots of memories, lots of stories in you. So take a moment to scan through all these images and pick one image that most represents your year 2021. Don't spend too much time on this. Just grab that image pop up to your eyes first. If you're feeling comfortable, you can definitely type in the chat and send us messages to share which image have you chosen that most represent your 2021. Okay, once you land your eyes on this image, I love family photo. Great. So I'm sure that these images will symbolize something in your life. Let's say the family photos most of you picked. I'm sure that there are also a lot of different personalized versions of the images you've chosen. Think about it. Ask yourself about this question. How does this image inform you about yourself in 2021? How does this image inform you about yourself in 2021? I love all your input. Great. It symbolizes lots of things that you experience in your 2021. How does it inform you as a person? How does this image symbolizing your belief, your experience, or anything you have in 2021? Okay, so we had a fun time that looking through something that represents our past year, that shared with us some of the key info that we most treasure or most caring for. So pay attention to this image and the message that it sends to you, and tell yourself that how are you going to interpret this message so that you can bring this valuable message to the year forward. You can always share with your family member, your close friends, and also you can write it down on your notes. So that's the most precious image you have, messages you have condensed, and bring forward from there. Okay. So next, so I'm inviting you to reflect on one question that you already experienced a beautiful year. You already walk away with such a positive message that empowers you. So write it down. What do you acknowledge yourself in the year 2021? What do you acknowledge yourself in the year 2021? That we have someone acknowledge themselves for putting forward their best. That we have people acknowledge themselves for staying patient and overcome challenges. So we have people acknowledging themselves that they can spend time with family and they're valuing what they love the most. What is your version? What do you acknowledge yourself in 2021? Great. And we know some of you acknowledge yourself for being patient. Beautiful. What else? There might be a long list, some of you. There are a lot of things to acknowledge yourself for. Being strong and seeing things from a holistic perspective. Beautiful. I'm sure that a lot of you already fill up your piece of paper, or there are a lot of things to acknowledge yourself for. This is great. So keep that positive note in you that there are a lot of things, there are a lot of great things you have done in 2021. Sometimes it's winning, sometimes it's sustaining, sometimes it's overcoming challenges, and sometimes just to spend the time with the person you love the most. And all these beautiful moments, no matter big or small, deserve your big acknowledgement at the end of the year. It's great. Are we ready to move on? Okay. So once you have put down all the thoughts about your acknowledgement and you started to acknowledge yourself, so the first thing I wanted to bring you is to invite you to think about some of the names, some of the person that happened in your life. So the first one I wanted to bring forward is the person you wanted to forgive, but you may not have the chance to do so. You can write it down, the name, on the paper, or you can bring the face of the person right in front of your eyes. That the person you always wanted to forgive, but didn't get the chance to do so yet. And look at that person. Smile and tell him or her that it's okay. I forgive you. So next, I'm inviting you to bring forward the person's name or the face that who you wanted to apologize to. Maybe apology or a small sorry, but you didn't get a chance to do so yet. Write it down the name or bring the face to the front of your eyes. Now, take a deep breath and show your biggest smile and tell him or her that I'm sorry and let's move forward. You don't really need to physically do so to him or her. What you really need is to let go. Now take a deep breath, feeling something released. And I hope that you are moving forward, leaving no more burden in 2021. So now I'm inviting you to bring the people that will be more than that, more than one, I'm sure, that you wanted to thank for. I think in our lives, there are too many thank yous we wanted to say, and there are too many people we want to thank too. Take a moment to scan through all these people that you wanted to say thank you to. The list is very long. It's good. The moment you list it down, tell yourself, it's time to let it go, that it will not burden you anymore. So after you have scanned through all these names that you want to say thank you to, now I'm inviting you to write it down, a big thank you on the paper in front of you. Write it down, a big thank you, or you can type in your computer, or you can write it down in front of your note, like the note. A big thank you. Okay, so this big thank you is meant for yourself. And please write your name after that thank you. So next, continue to write down the things that you want to thank yourself. Write a thank you note for yourself for the 2021. And what are you thanking yourself? That we have people thanking them for being patient also. We have people thanking them to staying healthy, to staying positive, and to not giving up. It's a big thing to thank yourself that you didn't give up right in front of the challenges you faced. And what else are you thanking yourself? So once you have done this thank you note, fold it and keep into the place that you treasure the most. And that's your personal thank you note you have left behind for 2021. And next, I'm going to invite you to virtually prepare a box. You know, we always do spring cleaning, right? We wanted to clean up all the dust at every corner so that we are opening for a fresh new year. So now bring out a box virtually in your mind and put all the thoughts, memories, no matter it's beautiful, joyful, challenging, or anything, into that box you have prepared for yourself. I'm sure the box will fill up with lots of memories, plus the list of people you wanted to forgive, you wanted to apologize, you wanted to say sorry to, and all the memories behind. Plus that beautiful picture you have picked in the beginning of the session. So you have cleaned up and prepared a big box. So once you've done so, take a deep breath and close it. But don't pack the box yet. There's one more thing. So I'm inviting you to close your eyes and imagine this whole year scanned through like a movie or a film. So now you have one camera on your hand. So I'm inviting you to take a snapshot of a moment happened in 2021 that you value the most. Snap a picture of this 2021. At which moment did you pick? Don't spend too much time thinking, just snap the first image at the moment that come to you. So once you have taken this picture, observe this image you have taken. Who are there? How the image look like? And more importantly, what message does this image tell you? And how are you going to use this to decorate the box so that this image represents the photo of the year in 2021? And gently, when you're done, place this image on top of the box. One last thing. So I'm inviting to pick the most favorite color and write it down one word that represents your word of the year in 2021. Only one, don't be too greedy. Which word did you choose? Clapping hands. Progress. Wow. Okay. So when you have placed the photo of the year on this memory box, you also wrote down your word of the year of 2021 on the box. So now I'm inviting you to really decorate this box and put it somewhere that you can access to. And that's your beautiful memory in your 2021. And with this, are you ready to welcome your 2022? That we are stepping forward to a new year with a lot of new things. You have hope, you have positivity, you have a lot of things you're looking forward to. And everything starts fresh. And everything is new. It's exciting, isn't it? Okay, bring up your biggest smile, bring up your biggest positivity to welcome and embrace this new year. I think we had a lot of celebration from the 1st of January until now, and we are greeting everyone with a happy new year. So with this backdrop of these new things, I'm inviting you to think about, what does this 2021 mean to you? And what are you prepared to welcome this whole new year? Okay, so let's bring back ourselves into this beginning of the year that is most exciting for. So after being excited, after celebrated, I'm also inviting you to pause, calm down, and ask yourself this question: who do you want to be in 2022? And who do you want to be in this 2022? And you want to be the person living in every moment. You want to be the person embracing everything around you. And you want to be the person connect with the environment using your beautiful heart. And you want to be the person that most loving, most caring, most responsible. So once you already projected that who do you want to be, and I'm sure that you're ready to put on the suit and bring yourself to that element that you wanted to be. So next thing, I wanted to challenge you a bit. In the event of this uncertainty, if some challenges will come to you, if some of the down moments will strike you again, if sometimes you feel you couldn't make it one more time, what is the message you wanted to tell yourself so that you will continue to be the person you wanted to be? Write it down, that message, and put into the place that you always wanted to be able to access when you need it. I love this message. There will always be a day after the stormy night. Yes. What are you prepared to tell yourself if there are challenging moments that you will encounter in 2022? Like, believe in your heart. Like, stay happy. Yeah, at least you tried. There's nothing to regret. And I'm doing my best. And I enjoy the process, whether it's successful or not. Okay, now I want you to think about what is that first thing, that very first thing you are looking forward to see that is happening in 2022. Let's say you open up a new box. What is that first achievement or the first thing you wanted to place in the box? Happiness, yes. Success. So now I'm flashing back the same photo collage that you already have chosen a picture that represents your 2021. But now I'm inviting you to pick one more, could be the same, could be a different one, that you want this image to guard you, protect you, and guide you through in your 2022. And which picture have you chosen? Yeah. Some choose family. Yes, that picture will always, that you can bring it back when you most need it in 2022. Wow. And ask yourself a question: what this image symbolize in your 2022 moving forward? And what message you wanted to extract from this image so that you are carrying this message in your 2022. So there's so many beautiful elements has arisen here. The helping hands, the happiness, the success we're looking forward to, the family bonding that always be there for us, and the joy, the love, and all these beautiful elements that we need for our life. The courage, the persistence, the creativity. There's so many great elements we want. Yeah, the present moment. Focus on the present moment. And trust that the nature will unfold itself and welcome you. Thank you so much. Such beautiful notes that you're sharing. So now you have prepared this photo of the year in advance for 2022. I'm inviting you to think about, if you are going to modify this image you have chosen, how are you going to change this or modify this so that it represents the most of your future? Are you going to add in something, or are you going to change something so it becomes a personalized image that you embed in yourself in 2022? So I hope you can take a snapshot of this image, or you can remember this in your heart, and hope this image will most serve you in your 2022 in any moment that you need. Okay, we are slowly approaching the end of our coaching session. So the last question I wanted to invite you to reflect on your note, give you some moment so that you can write down a message for yourself, so that you will open up this message only by the end of this year. So you can write a relatively longer one or a shorter one, so that you will open this message by the December of 2022. It can be a warning to yourself. It can be a reminder that you want yourself to pay attention to. Or it could be a message you wanted to empower yourself. What are you writing for yourself? Wow, such a big confidence. Welcome. See, every one of you are a great quote. I give the great quote of 2022. So after today, you're most encouraged to write this message to somewhere you can restore and can still retrieve by the end of 2022. You can put in a safe place or something, and hopefully by the December of 2022, we will have this session again, so that you can bring this back and reconnect with where are you in the January of 2022. And I hope this moment will be memorable to all of you. That I hope that you are walking away with the messages that you most needed and most useful for you. All these messages, all these images, and all the notes are personalized for yourself, so that you are able to embrace the nature in you and embrace yourself. So under the backdrop of this India Plumbing Association, you guys are in the beautiful environment that you are protecting and embracing the love and nature. Most importantly, these are the lives. Water represents the element of life. Water also represents the intelligence. That water is dynamic, it's fluid, it forms in any shape that you need, yet is peaceful and powerful. Water can enable a lot of things, but it can also destroy things. So the best way to deal with water is to channel it gently, not to fight against this. It's the same thing for ourselves as well. We wanted to embrace, we want to show our empathy, we wanted to empower each other, but we don't want to go against anything that is coming to us. Hope you will prepare yourself to stay calm like the peaceful water surface, and bring up that positive energy in water and channel all this energy into the place that you most need it. Since we are in here, embrace the power of water in this beautiful society association, that you can share with each other about your innovation ideas, your thoughts, because what you have bring forward is most useful for the nation. That we have your smart brain, we have your knowledge, you have your experience, your time, your valuable experiences, your investments, and please continue to do so. It saves lives. So with this, I really wanted to live with you about your own reflection about 2022 and your own personal message that you're embracing. And thank you so much for India Plumbing Association to set up this space for everyone, and hope you most enjoy this experience. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Joy. It was a wonderful experience for all of us here. I think every one of us enjoyed it. And Gurmeet sir would like to say something.
Well, Joy, we were hypnotized, bedazzled, mesmerized, enchanted, enthralled, and really fascinated. Thank you very, very much. And one of the memories of 2021 moving into 2022 will also be Joy Esther Gai with us. Thank you very much. Nivedita.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. So I think all of us who were here today enjoyed this really, and I think it was like the entire year 2021 was in front of all of us. The way we remembered everyone who we would like to apologize and we would like to thank, and what is it that we would like to do in 2022, and what is it that we would like to become. So thanks a lot for everything, and thanks a lot for your time and the effort you took for this session. So for a formal vote of thanks,
in fact, Nivedita, it is 8:50 in Singapore now, and I know she eats at 7:30. So I'm very sorry, Joy, to keep you with us for this time. Sorry, carry on, Nivedita. Sorry.
No problem. It's really my pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
I'd now like to invite Mr. Rahul Dhadfale, who is the National Secretary for IPA, to give a vote of thanks to Joy.
Oh, what a fantastic session. At the end of this program, I am here to offer a formal vote of thanks. My sincere thanks to Joy Esther Gai, Head of Net Zero WGBC Asia Pacific Program, who has joined all the way from Singapore to conduct such a wonderful session. It's absolutely a wonderful experience. I am absolutely thankful to our President Gurmeet Singh Arora to arranging such a fabulous session for IPA members and their families. I am grateful to all my NEB and NEC colleagues who have taken all the efforts to make this program successful. My sincere thanks to all HQ staff to leave no stone unturned to ensure the seamless session. Last but not the least, my sincere thanks to all IPA members and their family members who attended this wonderful session and benefited from the same. Thanks everyone once again.
Thank you. Have a good evening, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Joy. And that's it for now. We'll see you on 7th as we have another Plumbing Udyog Ki Baat webinar by Mrs. D. Thara, who is from the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. That's it from all of us here today. Good evening and good night.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a wonderful year ahead. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Joy, you can enjoy a wine now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.